2. Check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of The Prophecy. I am your host, TJ Lovehurts, and I am missing my voice since Friday night's party. Were you there? Talk about that in a second. This tune here, Liquid, RMS.
We control the cost.
Check 1, 2. There we go. Now I got a little better. I got some better headphones now. What's going on, Prophecy? I am sorry I am sounding so raspy today. That's what you get when you're going hard on a Friday night. Yes, it's Sunday. I'm still recovering. Big up the whole crew that came out on Friday night, an all local show at Nest. Fantastic. I showed up at about 11:15, 11:30, and Marcus Visionary put on an absolute clinic. After that was Decision with a bunch of dubs. Remedy on after Decision, always putting on a great show. James Brown. And Mr. Trooper. It was a great night. Today, we've got a bunch of Canadian content, drum and bass for you guys all. We're going to be playing a brand new album from RMS, brand new album from Stranger, brand new album from Vortex, and a brand new album from Depth. We're going to be playing all of those albums in their entirety tonight. Radio premiere for all of them. This tune here is not from the RMS album. This is a single from the new Liquid Gunshot album or label out of Mississauga.
We control the cost.
Yo, big shout outs to Levon. Big shout outs to Levon. Levon calling into the radio show. Not that many people have the listener call-in line number, but you know the guy's serious when he does. There's a few of you out there that do. But if you want to get your radio shout out on the show, head on over to facebook.com/groups/theprophecy. Join the group. I'll give you a shout out. This tune here, RMS, Hakura, off the brand new album. Big up all the work that RMS is doing. The man is an absolute animal. Dude's a single father, full-time worker, and a full-time producer, running a drum and bass record label. Like, big up all the work, sir. This album here is on the Lion Dub Street Series, Volume 27. The Ambush Avalanche. Go check that out right now. Well, why don't you check out the price of it? We're going to check out how it sounds right now. We're going to listen to the whole album in its entirety, front to back. After that, we're going to be listening to a couple of singles from Scales and the Junkie and Brock Out. Then we're going to be listening to Stranger's brand new album. After that, we're going to be listening to a release on Stranger's new album, on Stranger's new label, shall I say, Deviant Audio. We're going to be listening to a UK duo by the name of Depth. And then after that, we're going to be listening to Vortex. Vortex is like a Toronto power team of producers. It's got 4 producers in Vortex, and we're going to be listening to their brand new album, which has got a bunch of tunes on it. I've only had a chance to listen to some of these. I haven't had a chance to listen to them all yet. So let's dig in. Let's see what they sound like. Like I said, if you want to get your shout out on the show, head on over to facebook.com/groups/The Prophecy D&B. Eric Moore, me and Josh locked in. Big up V Downey. Miss you on your birthday. R.I.P. Sorry for you guys' loss. Pour one out for the fallen soldier. All right, let me turn this up. Let's dig in. Oh man, my voice is gone. This one here, RMS, Gut Rot. Shout out Kyle Lewis, locked in. Yes, bruv. Good seeing you on Friday night. Big up everybody I saw on Friday night, supporting the locals at a big venue like that. That's what we need. We need when a big show, like when we take over a big venue, we need everybody out. Everybody show up at that time. Yes. RMS coming in hard. This tune here, Gut Rot, on the new album out on the Lion Dub. Kyle Lewis loving this one. Some Dutty Fire Mate. Yes. Big up everybody tuned in right now. Head on over to facebook.com/groups/The Prophecy D&B to get your shout out on the show. Here we go. Yes, wicked sounds from RMS. This one here called Jump Street. Maybe he's inspired by the old 21 Jump Street. Shout out to the 80s babies who remember that show. Oh my gosh! Ooh. Oh my God, RMS, what are you doing to me? Oh my gosh. Mike, like, I'm messaging RMS right now because I haven't heard this whole album yet. I only heard, like, I was like editing this show. I didn't get to listen to drops. Oh my goodness, dude, what a beast! Like, ear to ear smile right now. This is Canadian drum and bass, people. This whole show is Canadian drum and bass because we're showcasing a Canadian label, even though it's a UK artist. Let's do this. Yes, yes. Shout out to Scales. Locked in with the Sunday soundtrack. Big up Scales and the Junkie. Duo for Mississauga. We're going to be playing one of their tunes later on in the show. If you want to get your shout out on the show today, head on over to facebook.com/groups/theprophecy-D&B and we'll give you a shout out. Well, I'll give you a shout out. There's nobody else in the studio but me. Big up the local listeners that tune in every week. Big up all the international ones too. The show has got great exposure, and I love showcasing Canadian content to everybody on here. Shout out to my homeboy Johnny, who I ran into last weekend at my boy Knuckles' wedding. John O. He had no idea I was doing the show, and then he tuned in and listened to me on the show. We used to party when we were like 15, 16. Used to go to drum and bass shows. It was awesome. It's awesome to know that, like, the exposure this show has. Another RMS tune. Let's do this. Name of this tune, Worldwide Tings, RMS. Big up the sounds of RMS. Yes, yes. Locked in. Scott hanging with his cuz, Timmy. What's going on, guys? Scott and Timmy, how you guys doing? Shout out to Thomas William. How you doing? Thanks for joining the group. If you guys want to get your shout out on the show, join the group at facebook.com/groups/theprophecy.dnb. Please excuse my voice. I'm still recovering from an amazing show on Friday night at Nest with an all-local lineup. It was just a fantastic show. And you know when you wake up on like the Saturday and your voice is gone and you're like, oh man, that was a good show. There's a few things, there's a few characteristics which like indicate a good show. And like one of them for like a shaking floor. Like when you go to a floor and like you can't stand, like old school ravers will remember the old Tropicana. You guys remember Tropicana? When the floor would bounce? That's like an indication of a good show. You know what else was like Tropicana? The dripping ceilings. You guys know what I'm talking about. The dripping ceilings. There was no dripping ceiling on Friday night. That was the one thing that we were missing. But there was a lot of other characteristics that you indicate would be a good show. 4 a.m. last call. Great idea. Great idea. This tune here, Approach Phase by RMS.
We're now in the approach phase.
Yes, yes. Amazing work from RMS. Shout out to Sean Rice, locked in. Says, sounds like I had a great time Friday night's event. My voice says it all. Big up everyone who attended, locked in and loving it. This one here is called Insiders, another one by RMS. And remember, if you just tuned in, this is The Prophecy 89.5. I am your host, DJ Lovehurts, and you got to give my voice a little bit of a leeway because I lasted at Friday night's event. Let's do. Yes, yes. Big up the sounds of RMS. You gotta love that little melodic piano and then coming in with that hard-hitting bass line like that. Shout out to Johnny, tuned in, driving home from Makati, and send a shout out to Rachel and Ada. Yes, or Ada. Ada? Ada? I don't know. Potato, potato. Shout out to you guys. Drive home safe. Yes, yes, Johnny, that was a massive tune. This has been the debut of RMS's new album. I'm very lucky to have been able to get my hands on this because this has just been a real pleasure to listen to alongside all of you guys here today. The track list of this album: Hakura, Gut Rot, Jump Street, Worldwide Tings, Approach Phase, Insiders, and this one here, Concrete. Yes, shout out to Will. I got you guys on Echo Spot. I don't know what that is, dude. Is that some like future stuff? And is that like a Google thing or some other thing? I don't know, man. Shout out to you though. Big up Will. Big up Chill Will and all of his live streams. You guys working hard to get that live stream D&B coming out from Toronto. Big up. Chill Will on the update. So what is this thing? The Echo Spot. It's like the video Amazon smart clock. It's like the Google thing, but it's Amazon's. Wow. You're listening to drum and bass through your clock. We live in the future. That's some like George Jetson stuff. Big up your spot. Yeah. Yes. So we just listened to RMS's new album in its entirety. We're going to be listening to a couple singles here before we move on to Stranger's album. This one here, Scales and the Junkie, big band. Huge shout out to these two. Mad respects. Going back to high school with these guys. Legitimately kicked down the door to my gym work gym class, like the workout room of the gym class, so they could steal the jukebox, or not the jukebox, the boombox, to play a drum and bass tape. Arguing with Mr. Kishimoto, we just want to play some jungle. It was the first time I ever heard of jungle. I just thought it was like, I had no idea. My granddad always talked about jungle music, but I think he used it in a derogatory term. He was a bit of a dick. Scales and the Junkie, big band, let's go. So later on in the show, we're going to be listening to a new album from a foursome here from Toronto. I'm not too sure actually where the fourth guy's from, but it's Strangea, Slater Groves, Captivate, and David Lewis. I don't know I haven't heard much from David Lewis. I don't know who he is. But when I got this album, I was like, yes, this is what Toronto needs. Gonna be listening to that later on.
The class.
Yes. Big shout out to Scales and the Junkie. This one here, we're rock out. Special together. Please excuse my voice, but I gotta tell you what the tunes are. Gotta shout out these amazing Canadian producers. Go! Shout out to Mr. Brown. I can see him creeping the track list in the Facebook group. If you are locked in, I must say you played a spectacular set on Friday night. Anybody that missed that set, come on. Where were ya? I know that a lot of people say a lot of things about the Toronto drum and bass scene, about certain lineups repeating and blah, blah, blah. Listen, if it's an all-local lineup at a big event, like at a big venue like Nest, you gotta go out and support. Even if like you've seen the DJ on Thursday and you're gonna see him on Sunday. Like, it's about the venue. It's about showing these venue owners that Toronto has a scene. The people that came out on Friday night, I want to thank you, every single one of you that, like, I wasn't even involved in that show, and I want to thank you for coming out. I know that a lot of people got a lot of work going on in their lives. You know, they got kids, they've got to work late nights. Listen, if you got obligations, you got obligations. I'm not going to ever hurt, like, never say anything about anybody if they're doing obligations. If you're on your grind, getting your stuff on, good for you. But if you were doing something else on Friday night, if you just like brushed off the Nest show, like it was another local show, please don't do that in the future. Come on, come out and support our local scene. And I'm not trying to be like I just love Canadian drum and bass. And I really think that it comes from being grassroots level with it. I really believe that you got to be like hands-on. You know, we're all soldiers in this scene, but like you got to go for your tour of duty every once in a while. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say no elitist stuff. Like I said, everybody's on their grind. But I'm sure that a few of you understand. A few of you may not. Like I understand. If you're not even in the city, whatever. That's cool. That's cool. I know there's guys listening in Ottawa. Guys listen out in Cambridge. Cambridge doing a great thing right now. They got their own scene going on. Ottawa's got their own scene going on. But we gotta support. We gotta start local. You know what I mean? We gotta start ground roots. It's the only way that things ever change. Right now, we are listening to the sounds of Stranger. The last tune, the name of it is JWBRKR. This one here, Muerte, Muerte. These guys are getting weird with their names, man. That's cool. Something original. Shout out to RMS. Finally responding to my message, calling him a beast. Very privileged to get a hold of such great music by such great producers. If you guys don't know, my name is DJ Lovehurts, and I've been pushing the sounds of local artists for almost 10 years now. I was making all Toronto mixtapes before I took over CCD&B for DJ Capulet. CCD&B now in its 10th year. 47 episodes of the show in the bag. And if you don't know, you can go back and listen to old episodes. We've been playing guys like Stranger for years. Guys like RMS. Guys like Brockout, Rene LaVice, before he was signed to Ram. This is what I mean. You gotta be involved in your local scene, or else some of these guys are gonna go unnoticed to you, you know? Big up everybody that came out on Friday. And big up to all of you going out to support local shows in your own areas. Right now, we are listening to the sounds of Stranger. If you want to get your shout out on the show, head on over to facebook.com/groups/theprophecy-D&D. Either join the group. You know what? I accidentally rejected 4 people today from the group. I'm sorry. If you were one of those 4 people listening now, my mistake. I apologize. Head on over to the group. Ask to join the group. I'll give you a shout out. If you want to post in the group, keep your thread going so that we can keep on talking about the music. This tune here, Stranger Ross. That's with 3 S's. Shout out going to Thomas William, always locked in on Sundays. Shout out to Trixie, grooving to the prophecy in a funeral home in Brussels. Well, at least prophecy is there for you. I hope that isn't too hard of a loss. Lots of fallen soldiers being mentioned on the show today. Glad to know that when you're thinking of loved ones, you can tune into the prophecy, reminisce. This tune here, Cash Me with Captivate. It's going to be the last one, and then I'm going to be playing a little bit of commercials, and we'll be coming back with the album debuts of Depth and Vortex. Wicked sounds from Stranger. Yo, this is a great tune. I'm really liking this one. This one here, Stranger and Captivate, Cash Me. You have to say this is going to be my favorite one from Stranger's new album. We'll be right back in a minute, alright guys? And girls. And non-binary. Whatever. People. We'll be back. Told you I wouldn't be long. Now we're going to be listening to the debut album of, well, we're going to be listening to the premiere of the album. It's definitely not the debut of these guys. Depth, D-E-P-F, out of the UK. However, their newest release is coming out on Stranger's Deviant Audio. This one here is called Power Shift. Shout out to Amelia. Sounds good. Thank you very much. The music does, my voice does not. If you're just tuning in for the second half of this show, my name is DJ Love Hurts, and my voice hurts, that's for sure. Hurting from Friday night's show, the all-local lineup. The all-local lineup at Nest. A real pleasure to be able to experience local talent at a big venue like that. Sounded great, crowd was great. Last call till 4 a.m. If you missed out, that was a big mistake. If you want to get your shout out on the show, head on over to facebook.com/groups/The Prophecy D&B. I'll give you a shout out.
Clear straight, out of my business, you're hearing and stirring, you witness. Clear straight, out of my business, you're hearing and stirring, you witness. Like you slipping, sliding like it's curling. Clear straight.
This tune here, Clear State, is the name of it. We're listening to the entire album by Depth, the vocalist Line Fire.
Business, you're hearing and stirring, you witness. Like you slipping, sliding like it's curling. Clear state, out of my business, you're hearing and stirring, you witness. Clear state, out of my business, you're hearing and stirring, you witness. Like you slipping, sliding like it's curling. I'm not down for the hearsay. I'm not down for the hearsay.
Shout out to Chris, locked in.
Clear state. Clear state. Clear state. Clear state. Like you slipping, sliding like it's curling. Clear state.
Holy, oh Chris. Shout out to you, dude. You've been a member of that Facebook group since April 2010.
Clear state.
Like, that's big, dude. That's awesome. Do you remember Facebook in 2010? Not like it is now. Facebook's pretty toxic lately, eh? Gotta keep it positive. Share good content. Or share great content. You can just share great content. That works too. If you have just tuned in, we are listening to the new album by Depth. This new album out on Deviant Audio, Strange's label. After that, we're going to be listening to the entire album from Vortex after that, which is a Canadian supergroup, it looks like it. I'm excited to listen to that. I haven't listened to a lot of these tunes. Just downloaded them all today. This one here, I Can't Forgive You. Oh, yeah, just gotta remember it. I gotta give my boy Nathan a shout out. I hope you're still tuned in, Nathan. Shout out East Van to Saga. I'm liking this. I'm liking this album so far. Deviant Audio. Great work that they're doing. Great work Strange is doing. I'm not too sure who the whole team is, but every time I hear something, it's hot. Shout out to Nilu saying it's a dark night. Hope this helps. Man, everybody's having a sad night every time they post. I hope you're doing okay, Nilu. I hope we get to cheer you up over here. I hope you're not tuning in for the sound of my voice, because that is depressing as it is. This tune here is Depth and David Lewis with the tune Strain. We're listening to the radio debut of the Depth album, brand new, out on Deviant Audio. Did you know that even though he's a UK artist, this still falls underneath the Canadian content laws because it's a Canadian label? So you got to give shout out to Stranger and all the work he's doing. Big up all the Canadian labels. Big up all the Canadian producers. Yes, yes. Wicked sounds from Depth. Demph? D-E-P-F. I don't know. This one here. Clean State. We're doing the Tier remix. Tier out. I don't know how to read, people. No, I don't know how to read. Names are bad for me, man. T-Y-R is his first name. How do you say that? Tier? Tier, if you're listening, I need you to phonetically spell out your last name for me. This here, amazing remix by Tier. Clean State. We already listened to the original. Chill Will with confirmation that it is Tier. And the last name, Go Out. That's what I'm rolling with. Wicked remix by Tier. Wicked, wicked, wicked sounds. We are moving into the sounds of Vortex. I'm excited to listen to this album. As I said earlier, this seems to be a big project, especially in my eyes. I don't see a lot of guys do, like, I see a lot of duos, I see a lot of collaborations in Canadian content drum and bass. I see a lot of people teaming up and collaborating together. Obviously, like, great guys like RMS and Decision, like, but they're both independent artists at the same time. This is something new. What seems to be 4 separate independent artists coming together to create a new project. We got the sounds of Stranger, sounds of Slater Groves, the sounds of Captivate, and the sounds of David Lewis. I'm unfamiliar with David Lewis, but I'm quite familiar with the other three. And they are all amazing producers in their own right, like on their own. Strange has been doing this for time. And be able to collaborate, I'm guessing they are all from Strange's label, Deviant Audio, but I'm excited to hear it. Let's go. It seems to me that once you get more than two producers involved, it's like a big thing in drum and bass. Like, think about all the 3 and 4 producer combos there are. Like Noisia, like Bad Company. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what I mean. That's why this project stands out to me. It seems like something they're wanting to do something big like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Shout out to the homie Zoran. Hope you tuned in, buddy. You are relentless with the wow reactions. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Mike Windsor, Will Coles, Jonathan, Gordy, Tier. I see you guys all liking the track list. I hope you're tuned in. Yes, Wicked Sounds, Wicked Sounds. This tune is called Defcon 5 by Vortex.
Through the community like heat wave. Yes. So me know the community I go come out. Kings on the left I go come out.
fucking history.
Yes, big album so far. It's been the sounds of Vortex, The Power Foursome, Stranger Captivate, Slater Groves. And what's this last guy's name? David Lewis. I'm gonna have to start Googling some David Lewis D&B, find out who this guy is. The name of the last tune, History. This one here, Brainstorm. Tonight, going on over at Church Sundays, we got iTech's birthday party. iTech, Shrive, Subcat, Operator, and Joe Mari. Every Sunday night, Baseline Music Bar, featuring great local lineups. $5 all night. And if you get there early with your Baseline Music Bar t-shirt or hat, you get discounted drinks. Be sure to head down there. Support your local drum and bass scene. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just tuned in for the rest of the show, you're listening to the Sounds of Prophecy on 89.5 CIUT FM, broadcasting to you live from the Heart House in downtown Toronto. We are listening to the debut of the album from Vortex on Deviant Audio. This is a collaboration of 4 producers: a Powerhouse, a Stranger, Captivate, Slater Groves, and David Lewis. So far, we've listened to Smoke, Defcon 5, History, Brainstorm, Flood, and I believe this one is Flow State. Or maybe the last one was. I've lost myself. I'm not too sure. This one might be Dimension. Nonetheless, we're listening to the whole album. Head on over to facebook.com/groups/theprophecy-DNB and let me know what you think of this album. Yeah, shout out to Gabe. Big up Barry crew and my out west crew. Stomp down the block. Stuck out on the 400, eh, bud? Got the boots and hearts emptying out onto the 400 and locking you up. Well, you know what you gotta do? You gotta roll down your windows and crank some drum and bass. That's what you gotta do, bud. You show all those country boys what city music sounds like. You gotta love that, like, that horn sound that comes in there. That sounds like some like Blade Runner the movie, not Blade Runner the drum and bass artist. That's some, you know, like when the car's flying over the city. Wicked sounds from Vortex. You can tell that there's a lot of intricate production going on here. The sound really minimal, but there's a lot going on. You gotta listen to it. You gotta hear all the layers. Yes, Nilu, liking it. Wicked. I like the little gif. Martine, thanks for joining. Lives in Australia. Wow. Big up the Australian drum and bass crew. Listening to some Canadian content drum and bass. Big up. Shout out to Nick. Living in Burlington. Thanks for tuning in to the show. We've only got 5 minutes left and then Equalize and Distort is coming on. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for the last 2 hours as we play strictly Canadian drum and bass. You've been listening to The Prophecy. I'm your host, DJ Lovehurts. If you guys have been enjoying this, do me a favor. Head on over to YouTube and type in CCDNB into the search bar. Once you see the CCDNB channel pop up, give us a subscribe. I'm at 200 subscribers right now on the channel. Strictly Canadian drum and bass. We've got well over 100 videos on there. It is easily the biggest online collection of Canadian drum and bass music because we've got all the podcasts on there as well. The podcasts are like 20 tunes at least. There's 47 podcasts. So, if you've been liking the sounds of Canadian content drum and bass, head on over there. Give us a subscribe. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, I get invited to the YouTube creator space in the city of Toronto here. That's my goal. I'm a super nerd like that, and I want to head over to the YouTube space. So help me get there. All you got to do, go over to youtube.com/C/CCDNB. The C is for channel, the first one. If you want to get your shout out on the show, you've only got a couple more minutes. I see a lot of people trying to join the group in the last few minutes. Where were you guys the last 2 hours? We've been listening to the sounds of Vortex. This one here, gonna be the last one. This tune here, Flat P, before that Q, before that Hindu, before that Dimension. All of them by Vortex. I want to thank you all for tuning in. The Prophecy will be off next week, as 89.5 will be broadcasting live from a festival. And it's not a drum and bass festival. So, we're going to be tuned off next week, but the week after that, we'll be back. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I've been your host, DJ Love Hurts. Connect with me online. HZ is the Hertz. DJ Love Hurts, HZ. Peace.